Well, hi there. This is Caleb Jones. This is Alpha Male 2.0. And this is how to succeed and thrive during the coronavirus crisis. The weakest virus that scared the most amount of people. It's going to go down in history as the weakest virus that scared the most amount of people. Just watch. This is lesson number 14 on how to succeed and thrive during the coronavirus time. I need a drink. Hang on. This is water. I don't drink. I'm a good little boy. When you are experiencing an economic contraction, and this is primarily for those of you who already have your own business or of some kind and or have already been successful with women to some degree. When you experience a crisis, an external crisis like this, an economic downturn or a difficult time when it's difficult to schedule women and things like that, you don't want to focus on new experimental things, at least not yet. I'll get to that in a second. You want to double down on what you know already works. Okay? This is a big problem, especially with business owners. They do something that works, they make money at it, and they go, oh, that's great, let's try something new. And then they stop doing what works, and they try something new. And they continue to do that even during economic downturns. They get nervous. They say, oh my God, we should do this and this and this. Now, that's good. I like the work ethic. But the problem is, you don't want to double down on things that are experimental, things you are not sure will work during times of economic contraction, and certainly during times like this where it's hard to schedule dates with women and things like that. Instead, you want to go back to the things you have done in the past that have worked, that you know for a fact work, and you want to double down on those. Do those a lot. Do those over and over and over and over again. You don't want to be experimental right now during the economic recession contraction. There are exceptions to that rule, and I'm generalizing this just for the purpose of this quick little video. But generally speaking, as a business owner or someone in a new business, you want to focus on things you know work. Now, obviously, if you have not started your business yet or in your process of starting your business, everything you're doing is new. So this doesn't apply to you. This applies again to people who already have their own business or already have their own business-like job or job-like business. Focus on things that you know work. That's what we're doing right now in my companies. We're focusing on the things I know make money, that I know work, and we're doubling down on those. We're not doing a lot of new stuff. Some new stuff, but it was stuff we were already planning on doing before the contraction, and we're still spending a lot of time on stuff that we know works. And again, my business structures are a little more complicated than most people, so I'm maybe not the perfect example for this. But that's my point. It also goes back to women. This is probably not the time right now to experiment with new ways of meeting women or new things you're doing in your relationship life. Instead, you want to double down on things that you've done in the past that you know work. Focus on what you know works. Now, when this is over, when things get back up, when they ramp back up again, that's the time to start doing some new shit. You want to do a lot of new stuff. And when that happens in a few weeks / months, we don't know when, I might do some more videos on what to do then. So at that point, you're going to do a lot of new stuff, or you're going to go crazy with new stuff. But right now, just to get through it, especially if you're having a really rough time right now, and maybe you don't have a lot of savings, and so you need the money, double down on what you know works, and do a lot of it. I talked about activity in a prior lesson. So you're going to take what you know works and raise the activity level on that. Cool? In addition to marketing. And again, if you've done marketing in the past you know works, that's the kind you want to do now, most likely. Most likely, just double down on that, do more of that. When things get back to normal and start ramping back up, that's the time to get experimental. Cool? Cool? See you in a little bit. Stay rational. Take action.